Hello and welcome to a new episode of the CTO Show with Mehmet. My name is Mehmet. I share daily insights about the latest news and trends in technology while exploring their problem solving abilities. I also talk about startups and the entrepreneurs behind their innovative products and services. Let's get started. In today's episode, I will be discussing a couple of topics: ransomware, cyber insurance, social engineering, and a new AI cybersecurity defender. Let's get started. The first article today comes from Bleeping Computer, where we learn about a new ransomware called Heartbit. What makes Heartbit unique is that it asks for the insurance details to set the perfect price. So, this allows the attackers to understand the victim's financial capabilities and adjust the ransom accordingly. The ransomware is still in development phase, but it's something that individuals and organizations should be aware of, as it's new of its kind, by asking for the insurance or cyber insurance details. Speaking of awareness and cyber insurance, there's another article today that came from CSO Online, which discusses 7 reasons to avoid investing in cyber insurance, which is quite interesting. With ransomware attacks like Heartbit, which is I just mentioned, it's understandable that many companies are turning to cyber insurance as safeguard. However, as the magazine notes, cyber insurance has its own limitations. Among the 7 reasons mentioned, the article actually put some underlines about the pitfalls of cyber insurances. Mainly that sometimes they don't cover all the cost, they have a lot of terms and conditions, and the most important one, that even if you pay using the insurance policy, there is no guarantee that you will be able to recover your data. What the article suggests instead, that it can be better to put this money, invest this money into your cybersecurity practices. It's important to take a critical look at the potential benefits and drawbacks of cyber insurance before you invest in it. I highly recommend that you read the article because it has a lot of more details. I will be sharing the links as usual in the episode description. Now let's jump to another security article, and this is from Security Affairs. The article discussed the increasing sophistication of social engineering attacks. Social engineering attacks usually is the attempt of tricking people into getting some sensitive information or taking or forcing them into taking harmful actions. Attackers are using sophisticated techniques, and the most obvious one is deepfake videos and artificial intelligence to make sure that these attacks are convincing. To be vigilant and be sure about this, what the article suggests is to use some few techniques that can help you in detecting these kinds of attacks. It's not easy, but there are some ways to doing the mitigation. Mainly using multi-factor authentication or two-factor authentications. And the other one is utilizing the AI itself, because there are some AI tools that can detect deepfakes. And the last one, which I think it's underrated, when you have prepared your cybersecurity assessment, it's important to include that from now on inside your risk assessment process and planning. So you need to add the deepfake part for that and the phishing attack that might come from deepfakes. The last article today is again security related, and it's from Dark Reading, and it discusses what researchers have created, which is basically an AI cybersecurity defender model that can react to attackers. The system uses machine learning and analyze network traffic to identify potential threats. When the attack is detected, the defender creates a diversion to trick the attacker away and make sure it can devastate him or divert him while the security team is investigating and address the issue. This is very promising. It's still a research, by the way. It's not out as in production, but it could be a potential good idea to create a product based on it to have better ability to identify and respond to attacks. That's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed listening to this episode. As usual, if you have any feedback, if you want to discuss any topic, I would be more than happy to discuss that with you. You can reach out to me by email or you can reach out to me by LinkedIn or Twitter. Thank you very much for listening to this episode. And until we meet next time, thank you.